at the edge of this message and the beginning of your next choice. The final week of March is not just a page to be turned, it is a doorway. Step through it with intention. Do something small with great love. Forgive someone, maybe yourself. Pause before reacting. Speak kindly. Listen deeply. Live as though this week is sacred. Because it is. Not because something magical will happen, but because you will finally see the magic in what's already here. Now, one last story. There's an old monk who has sat beneath the same Bodhi tree for 40 years. One day a child asked him, "Don't you get bored?" The monk smiled, eyes soft. "No, because every day I meet a new version of myself. You too are changing, even now, even as you sit here with me. So greet yourself kindly, make peace with your path, and remember, your presence is your power." Thank you for walking this hour with me. Thank you for choosing reflection over routine. And thank you for remembering who you truly are. We will meet again in another video, another breath, another still moment. But until then, be gentle with yourself. Walk slowly, speak from your soul, and live this week as if it were your turning point. Because maybe it is. I bow to the divine in you. Thank you very much. I'll see you on the next page, where we dive into the art of letting go, and the truth about time that few dare to understand. Until then, sit still, breathe deep, and remember, you are already enough. You've stayed with me through the quiet and the questions, through the stories and the stillness. That in itself is rare. You chose presence over distraction, reflection over routine. And that tells me something deep inside you is awakening. The truth is, most people live many lives inside of one. They start again without even realizing it. A heartbreak, a job lost, a quiet realization in the middle of a sleepless night. And suddenly, everything shifts. But when you're aware, you don't wait for life to shake you awake. You choose to awaken, gently, consciously, today. In this final message, I want to leave you with what I believe are the 4 sacred truths that have guided me, not just in the monastery, but in every difficult, beautiful, ordinary moment of life. Let us walk through them together. Truth 1. Time is not measured in minutes, but in meaning. We count the hours, the deadlines, the birthdays. But have you ever noticed? Some days feel longer than years, and some years vanish like smoke? Why? Because time bends to presence. One fully lived moment with a loved one is more sacred than 100 distracted conversations. So when you ask yourself, am I running out of time? Instead ask, am I running out of meaning? If there is love in what you do, if there is awareness in your breath, then time is always on your side. Truth 2. Letting go is not giving up. It's making space. We cling to people, plans, pain. But clinging weighs down the soul. I once carried a heavy bowl up a steep hill, determined to offer it at the altar. Midway, I slipped and the bowl shattered. I was ashamed. But my teacher only said, "Now your hands are free to offer something else." Letting go isn't loss. It's surrender. It's trust. It's courage. What bowl are you carrying today? Maybe it's time to set it down. Gently. Truth 3. Emotions are messengers, not masters. Fear, anger, doubt, they're not enemies, they're invitations. A monk once told me, sit with your fear, offer it tea, ask what it came to teach you. When you stop running from your emotions, they transform, they soften, like a storm that rains itself out. Your feelings want to be seen, not solved. So this week, when emotion rises, don't push it away. Sit with it, listen, and then return to stillness. Truth 4. You were never meant to be perfect, only present. Perfection is a story. Presence is truth. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming. Every scar has shaped your wisdom. Every failure whispered a lesson. You don't need to wait for the perfect time, body, or version of yourself to begin. This moment is already whole, and so are you. There is a reason you found this message today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. This moment carries a lesson meant only for you. Many people run through life like it's a race, always hurrying, always searching. But what if I told you the most important moments are the ones we overlook? This final week of March is not just the end of a calendar month. It is a mirror, a moment to pause, to reflect, to choose again. You see, long ago, when I first came to the monastery, I believed transformation came from doing more, meditating longer, working harder, being more disciplined. But the truth? It came from letting go. I remember one morning during the stillness of dawn, my teacher placed a cup of tea before me, steam rising. No words were spoken. I was young, impatient, and I asked, "Master, what is the lesson today?" He smiled and said, "Watch the steam." I watched. At first, nothing made sense. Then I saw the steam rose, danced, and disappeared, just like our thoughts, our worries, our time. That tea taught me more than any book. In this last week, I invite you to sit with your life like that cup of tea. Don't rush to drink. Don't rush to fix. Just sit and observe. What have you been clinging to? What thoughts have consumed your quiet? What fears are dictating your decisions? Because here's the truth. Every ending holds a secret beginning, but you must slow down enough to see it. Many of us chase happiness as if it lives on the next mountaintop. But the monks say, if you can't find peace on the mat you sit upon, you won't find it anywhere. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who came to our monastery from the city. He had everything: money, success, respect. But he was tired. His eyes hollow. He asked to stay with us. 1 week became a month. A month became a year. One morning, I found him sweeping leaves outside the temple gate, humming a tune. "Are you happy now?" I asked. He smiled gently. "I'm not chasing it anymore. I just noticed it was here all along. That is what I want for you. Not another goal, not another pressure, but a realization that the decisive moment you've been waiting for isn't next week, next month, or next year. It's now. This is not just the end of March, it is the beginning of your alignment. Let's go deeper. Ask yourself, not from the mind, but from the soul, what truly matters to me? Strip away the noise. Forget what others expect of you. In the silence of your heart, you already know. Is it family? Health? Purpose? Freedom? Inner stillness? Once you find it, hold it gently. Let it guide every decision you make this week. Because choices made in awareness echo through the rest of your life. Now, take a breath. In through your nose, hold, and slowly release. Did you feel it? That is presence. And in presence, miracles begin. I know the world feels heavy right now. There is so much uncertainty, so much noise, but even the storm bows to the stillness of the mountain. So let us become that mountain. This week, I invite you to wake up 10 minutes earlier and greet the day with silence. Write down 3 things you're grateful for before the sun sets. Choose one burden and let it go. You don't need permission to begin again. The door to peace has always been open. You just forgot it was there. And remember, The most powerful changes are the quietest ones. I will continue this conversation with you because this isn't a lesson. It's a journey, one I walk beside you. But before we move ahead, sit with this question tonight. If I lived this week like it was my turning point, what would I do differently? Hold that question close.